As we are looking at our outline, we have A, B, C, D, E. Later, we're going to talk about how it affects our beliefs, how we should prepare for that battle, because that's taking over the world. If you let me say a little. If you look at YouTube today, I'm watching regularly. The sightings have multiplied. They're not just always saying it in the news, but other news outlets are reporting it, even amateur ones. So, if it's exploded, why? Okay, when did it start? Okay, we separate this modern and ancient. So, yes, modern started at Roswell, 1947. Before Roswell, it was secret, okay? How about ancient? Ancient, they claim it started even in ancient times. So that's why there's the show Ancient Aliens. But the original term for that is ancient astronaut theory. There are books written about that before the show started. They show pictures, then give explanation. We have to be quick because we started late, and we only have 20 minutes each. When did it start? Can anyone say when did it start? Okay, Nazca is the ancient claim. Yes, the explanation of the explanation was it was made by men, but for someone else, someone high above. It could be made by humans. So those are the explanations. Eric von Daniken. Oh, he is one of the latest famous proponent for this ancient astronaut theory. He said these were made by men, not aliens, but to connect with the aliens, to connect with those above. It's not for human message. It's not a message for humans, but a message for the gods. Of course, he rightfully, this is correct. He rightfully said the people made this for the gods. The gods he explains are aliens that visited them. Okay, let's move on to others. The modern phenomenon, of course, there are many. Okay. Probably with some help with the aliens, the humans were guided in order to draw these things. Okay, that's another theory. Okay, humans could not do this because this is very big. This is the size of no large stadium. Okay, so so if humans could not make it, they were guided by those above. Okay, so this is not just the geoglyphs. We call this geoglyphs. Geo means land, glyphs means mark. There are many others all around the globe. The Nazca lines are just one of them. Since they're all over the globe, of course, they claim in the past our ancestors were visited by these aliens. Okay, these astronauts from space. Okay, so let's move on because our time is very short. Roswell, maybe how it started, how this phenomenon came into the mainstream pop culture. Who will explain? Roswell.
Simon.
Okay, I hope you can contribute. Okay, I'm gonna say a little bit. because
Okay. I have something.
Bar Enoch Roswell.
I, I have a comment about that. So I've read a incident report of that Roswell. So
Yes,
from what I've seen in that article, so it was just affirmation that it's a conspiracy theory, which what happened on 1947 about the crash of the United States Army Air Force of the balloon near the Roswell, New Mexico.
yes,
Uh, so it says that it was actually caused by an extra terrestrial spacecraft. So uh, so from what I've read from the article, so there's a
Remy, you
evidence
can
for
show the newspaper clip that
yes
shows the
the
aliens UFO
so from what I've seen
newspaper.
from the from what I've seen from the article, so it's just there is not enough evidence to prove the claim, because it was just a from the testimony, or
Oh, okay,
there's not enough evidence to prove that claim. So because
okay.
first
Mm,
there's a uh
thank you.
uh what they call the
Zoom it.
uh so let me read the what is it,
Okay, Bar
let me
Enoch, we don't have much time. No, let me just summarize what you're saying. The government, the army claims that's just a weather balloon. Okay.
yes.
Now you know how they are caught red-handed. They're caught lying. You know why? The first report, the first report from the army itself, from that, it was a flying saucer. It was not a weather balloon.
But but
They sent
but the
that news
Francis,
report first. Okay.
they have the report uh about this flying saucer. So for me, I can believe on this.
Yes, yes. That's why we're showing why the ufologists, ancient astronaut theorists, are strong on this, is because the army is caught lying or changing their story, trying to cover up. There's been many spate of cover-ups. So, Mr. Ben,
Brother
I hope you
Francis,
can share other pictures, different
uh
pictures. Reverend Simon,
there
maybe show alien bodies. Okay, what do you wish to say, Bar Enoch?
just additional information. So the claim, because there is a anomaly on the army itself, they are hiding something,
Yes, yes.
because this is not about the extraterrestrial, to prove that the extraterrestrial or the aliens. I'm not proving that, because in the army itself there is a anomaly about the on the army Air Force. So it says here that Alamo Gordo Army Airfield, in part of the top secret Project Mogul, the balloon was intended to detect the Soviet nuclear test. So after metallic and rubber debris was recovered by Roswell Army Airfield personnel.
Okay. So I understand what you're saying. The army claims it's not really a UFO. It's a balloon that was using for detecting nuclear blast from the Russia. Okay, Project Mogul. So I hope you can search Project Mogul. Okay, let me give an answer to that. We have not yet finished on the newspaper. No? Um, did you know that in 1995 or 1996 or whatever, the army gave a report. But about this Project Mogul, yes, it's a secret because we don't want the Russians to know we have balloon. And they claim the bodies that the people saw, because there were bodies recovered from the future, 1995, 1996, the army will claim in a news conference, okay, a conference, they will say that the bodies that you saw were not really alien bodies. The bodies you saw were crash test dummies. Did you get what I say? Crash test dummies.
Yes.
Okay. Now, why was the Air Force caught lying again? Because the crash test dummies only came into existence in 1955, but Roswell happened in 1947.
So, Mother
So they
Francis,
were caught lying again.
Mother
Okay, okay.
Francis, that kind of report, they just cover that the people did not believe to the aliens, or the aliens came here. Is that is that true that the aliens came here?
No, 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 no. As of my research, in 1978, retired Air Forces officer, as you can see, Jesse Marcel, revealed that the Army's weather balloon had been claimed that it had been covered as story, but speculated that the debris was this extraterrestrial origin, which is popularized by the 1980 book The Roswell Incident. So it was claimed that the uh, weather's balloon, or the one who launched the balloon, was the covering story on that story, which is having contradictory on the UFO conspiracy theories. So I believe that this alien on the Roswell incident is true, because something that, you know, conspiracy that they are hiding too.
Hope you can show pictures of Jesse Marcel as the weather balloon. No? Okay, so um, Jesse Marcel is the witness. He's the one who carried the materials to the truck to be collected. Now, one thing is suspicious is, if it's just a weather balloon, why the army cordon off the area? They forbade people to come near the site, and the army scraped every ground of debris they can find. Now, all through the years, there have been many reports of cover-ups of alien autopsies. Oh, that's the Jesse Marcel, huh? Showing the supposed the weather balloon. But that's Jesse Marcel when he was still 1947. Of course, he was already old in 1970s when he spilled the beans because he was about to die. The army forbade him to to tell the truth. Okay, that it's not really a weather balloon. They just cover it up. So all through the years, there have been many. Uh, Next time maybe we can maybe schedule another time for everyone, because and not everyone is used to speaking, and our time is almost is also short, no? Maybe you can schedule another
Mm.
broadcast in 2B, EA2B. So
Sister Ann, mag-join ka
combined,
sa
no?
ano.
Combined discussion. So I'm gonna
By the
summarize
way,
this. Any question? Any question?
yes.
Comment?
Why would the government has to make
Cover it
multiple
up.
cover ups? Yes.
Okay. So maybe you can use revert it to questions so we can be very fast. Because there are technologies that they can reverse engineer from the spacecraft. There are alliances between these aliens and the government secretly, not letting the people know, so that they can advance the. Do you
Mm.
have any picture of that? Because our time is very short.
Yes.
to cover everything up, but to secretly get all this debris and study them secretly. So this Majestic 12 is what we know today in popular culture as the Men in Black. They visit people's houses and warn them not to speak about what they saw, what they knew, what they are about to report. Because there are other researchers who found evidences. And many were killed. Many were killed. It did not just happen in 40s, 50s. It continued up till today. So that's the Majestic 12. This is a secret organization. And there are also movies made about them. When it came out in around 80s, 90s, there are movies made about them. This is Alien Autopsy.
By Francis,
So,
Brother F,
question.
they said that the Majestic 12 was just a leaked document.
yes, there were leaked documents about the Majestic 12. There are whistleblowers who did not come out in the open and gave to several people to publish them. Okay? So,
Brother
some of
F, you
these
also
government
said,
secrets are spilled out.
Brother F, you said that this Majestic 12 can kill people, right? They
Yes,
killed people.
they killed their own founder, Forrester.
Um,
He was about to spill the beans, but he mysteriously died. They said it was an accident. He committed suicide in the hospital. Starting from one of their members, their founders. I forgot the first name of
sorry,
Forrester.
I think I misunderstood. So you mean they were killed? They are the ones who's killing.
Yes, it ballooned into a giant organization, a shadow government, a secret organization, wherein at first they were preventing people from publishing what they know. Even Jesse Marcel was threatened. His family was threatened. He's gonna tell about it. They're gonna kill all his family.
What
So
about this, brother? Because I searched that FBI dismissed after the scrutiny and investigation of the Majestic 12. They said that their research are decoys, or I mean a hoax or fake.
you're talking about Majestic 12.
Yes.
Well, they
It
have the
was already
document.
the FBI who said that all the research are all fake.
Of course, that's how the government claims it is. They always uh, they always cover it up. Okay, but today they cannot deny the UFOs. They call it now UAPs. They already admit it today. They didn't admit about
Mm.
Majestic 12 or in the time of Truman or Eisenhower, but they admit it today that they exist. They're studying it, but they're just dripping information. Maybe the extent of their collusion is very deep already. They've already built a Stargate or whatever. Just like Nimrod, when he built the Tower of Babel, it's a Stargate to another universe, to the spirit
Um,
realm.
Also, Brother F, I also watched one episode in history about the Nazis. There's a footage of
Yes, they have
Hitler
their own UFOs.
ordered
They have their own research
creating
of
reverse
UFOs.
engineering of
Yes,
spacecraft.
yes,
Spaceship.
they have it. It did not start with the Americans. It started with the Nazis. So if you're gonna research further in the 1930s or 19, there's a crash UFO that they retrieved. They studied about it, but we
Yes,
don't
they
have
made
time.
reverse engineering from that.
Yes, they reverse engineered, but they ran out of time. That's why they were so bold in trying to conquer the whole world. No, this is the Tower of Babel. It's a Stargate. It's not going literally up to the height of space or the clouds. It's when you read in the Bible, let's build a tower that will reach the heavens. The heavens, in this case, is the spirit realm. And they have a stargate inside so that they can enter. That is what God prevented them from doing. It's no different. They're also in witchcraft, okay? So today's in alien believers, if you watch Ancient Aliens, most of the time, the mystics or the spiritists or the telepaths, they recognize them as part of this ancient aliens. Instead of, they don't recognize like a witchcraft or sorcery. They recognize it as technology, but they also use these stories about technology. They also use the stories about these fairies. Let's get ahead of ourselves because our time is very short. The the fairy world, okay, the trolls, etc. These cryptid beings, these supernatural beings, they connect that. So maybe you can show pictures of the letter, that's letter C. Oh no, letter D. The fairy world. So I hope you can show pictures because our time is very short. Okay, maybe we need practice in the future. Each one of you can contribute. Of course, practice speaking in English. So, no more share screen. The fairy world.
Brother
Okay.
F, so you
Please,
mean
anyone share screen.
the
Fairy
Tower
world.
of Babel was built, I mean, they have no purpose on reaching out heaven, but to
Not
enter a
not the
different
little height,
dimension.
not the skyscrapers you see today. They've already
Okay.
went to space. There's nothing there. So how are you going to enter into heaven? Can anyone share screen? Don't leave it blank. The fairy world. Okay, that's the fairy world. Can any one of you tell me different beings in the fairy world? We're skipping letter B and letter C. Anyway, we're not really skipping. We're gonna go. We're still gonna go to that.
Brother,
Letter.
goblins.
Fairies, goblins.
Just change.
Goblins.
Constantly change the pictures. Okay. Okay, brother Simon. Question.
Brother, about what Sister Remy saying earlier, she was saying about the Stargate, like the Tower of Babel. But on the present day, or like modern day here in our day, I was stunned on the documentary, which was I was watching it lately last year. But I was, I remember it on the Black Pyramid in Alaska, on the CIA report on the 1995. There was a Stargate project and Mount Hayes, which was speculated as the UFO bases, like aliens bases.
Yes,
Mm.
yes.
But on the CIA project on the Stargate,
Please
in the
share
space
screen about the Black Pyramid in Alaska.
yeah,
Anyone? Okay.
yeah,
While Simon is asking that, please share
okay.
screen that.
I'll explain it. Okay.
So
On the
whatever we're
Stargate,
asking or talking about, please share screen. Okay, continue.
on the documentary, as far as I can remember, it says there that on the CIA or document, the Stargate project on 1991, the Mount Hayes was mentioned there, and it was written below there that it was, you know, in Tagalog, kabilang, like that. He was
Among them.
numbered there on that document, which was speculated, or scientists speculated that this was the alien base or the Mount Hayes, which was the one of the most tallest peak on the Alaska's states or United.
Simon, was that man-made base,
No,
the Black Pyramid?
No, they called it the alien bases because on the documentary there was one eyewitness that they uh they have opened the base and they tour it. One of the electrical engineer there that tour it on, like, supernatural, he opened it.
Mm,
So it's not eyewitness, it's a
scary.
whistleblower. There are many people who knows that, but they're just keeping silent. But what you
Brother
call
F.
eyewitness is a whistleblower. Whistleblower means he's spilling the beans, he's telling people about the
Mm,
secret with great risk to his life. Okay, Sister Remy.
uh, Brother F is disconnected to the CERN.
Yes, I was about to say that. It's
Oo.
also a Stargate. Now, but how do I prove myself that it has something connected to that? Because did you know at CERN they have rituals there? You can search that in Google, no?
Yes,
They
some
have
footage
rituals
shown
about the
in
bull,
TikTok.
about the gods and goddesses, about the Hindu gods and goddesses. They have rituals there, pagan rituals, huh? They're worshiping something about gods and goddesses. Did they intend that to be as a joke? No. Why do they have that ceremony? A while ago, I shared about the Olympics. The Olympics torch, I shared it in Kogyo End Time Chronicles and Progressive Revelation Ministry. The Olympics is actually we are in communication with a galactic empire, the Galactic Federation. I hope you can type it while I'm saying that, so that what are the mindsets of our world leaders today secretly, secretly. They're not in the open. They're not admitting it in the open. But there are several videos that secretly they were talking about that. There are some leaders that were really exposing about that. Paul Hellyer, Israel uh, IDF ano, commander or general. Some of them are spilling the beans, but the whole world is just ignoring them.
I
People would
have
rather believe in aliens than believe in God. Okay, hello. What are you saying?
Yo, I have
Listen,
additional information about the spilling the beans.
Sister Berna, the second coming Christ, that's the, not the
Um,
millennium.
when you were saying earlier about spilling the beans, um, one of the spilling the tea,
Whistleblowers.
yes, whistleblowers was Gary McKinnon, aka
Right.
McKinnon.
Yeah, he
On the time
discovered.
that, yeah, he discovered some files and documents about NASA and the Pentagon also, which is on Washington, when he was a part of the organization of NASA. He was,
No,
I
no.
don't know if
He's
he
just a
was,
hacker.
I don't know if he
Gary
was a,
McKinnon is not NASA, okay? He's just a hacker
no,
who
he was,
stumbled upon the files
yeah, I'm not
of
saying
NASA.
about he was the CEO. I was saying that he was committee on NASA or the Pentagon.
He's
Then
not even there. He's in England. He's just a hacker. He's a nobody. He's not inside NASA to be a whistleblower. He just hacked his way into government files and was surprised to see there are officers, there are non-terrestrial officers. There are even
yeah,
spaceships,
yeah,
not
he
ship in
says
the
there.
water,
He
but ship in
says
space. Okay.
he says himself on the documentary. I think so. What you're saying, like, of course, he was not a committee like that, but he says he was a committee. I don't know if that was a self-proclaim, but I don't care about that. I was just saying about that he hacked it, like the NASA have a connection on the extraterrestrial
Files, yeah.
navy, like armies, and
Yes.
also So it was a file that named extra non terrestrial people.
Non-terrestrial officers.
Yes, officers. So
It's
like
not on Earth.
how can you say that it was an angels or fallen angels when they have technologies like that? They have ships, aircraft, spacecraft like that.
Okay. So I hope you show videos, pictures you've prepared. In
Hello?
Jerusalem, there was a UFO, whatever.
Hello?
Um, I'm gonna answer your question. That's letter B. In letter B, we're gonna go to letter B first. Brother Magellan.
So, Brother Francis, I ask, this
Yes, yes.
terrestrial, the Bible in First Corinthians 15, there is a celestial body and terrestrial
Yes,
body.
yes, yes.
So, is this terrestrial body have a life in itself?
Yes, terrestrial means of the earth.
This is
That
all
means
celestial.
people of the earth.
Celestial.
Yes,
This is
yes.
also an alien
No, the word
apart from the
terrestrial means of the
verified
earth.
one.
So when you say terrestrial, we are still mortal. We are still of the earth. When you say extraterrestrial, it's not from the earth. It's from outer space. When you read the word celestial in the Bible, it's the same thing as heavenly. It's not from the earth. It's something from the heavens.
So
So
this
that's
is
Gary
this
Makinan.
extraterrestrial. Where did they exist?
So to those ancient astronaut theorists, they believe they came from other planets.
Where that
Those who
planet?
use that word, okay,
Where that
extraterrestrial.
planet?
We have 9 planets here or 8 planets here in the solar system, and there are other planets they found in other stars. In other stars, let's say Proxima Centauri, the planet, if you can search that, no, Proxima Centauri is the closest star we have right now for 4 light years. So they discovered a planet orbiting the star there, Proxima Centauri B. And they say James Webb Telescope claims there are lights there. They can see lights there. And in other planets, they check the chemical signature. Those are chemicals of living beings. Okay, so those are what the present news about those planets. So those who believe in extraterrestrials, they don't believe in angels or God. They believe that there are high technological beings, um, higher than the humans, but same level as the humans, like terrestrial, but in different place, different terrestrial, extraterrestrial. So they have high technology, and they're the ones that started humanity on Earth. That's their claim. So that's the story of Anunnaki, and that's a long story. I'm just summarizing it right now, what they believe. That's letter A. So that's the word. So you read the word extraterrestrial, that means of the earth. And you say extraterrestrial, it's not from the earth. It came from outer space.
So
When you read the word celestial, it's the same thing.
is there a
So,
human being can produce like an the element from the extraterrestrial? They can produce the unit.
according to them, to the ancient astronaut believers, there are, just because it's like evolution. If life developed on Earth, life can develop out there in the universe. It's not one God creating all things. It's life developing by itself. That's what they believe. That's what the world is getting to believe. That's what is being taught in our schools today. That's evolution. It's a continuation of evolution, the story of evolution. Now, to comment on evolution, we broadcasted a little bit about that. There's a biblical evolution and there's a atheistic evolution. The atheistic evolution, this is what fits the ancient astronaut believers, because life developed by itself. It's not one God creating them. A life developed by itself. So in other planets, in other solar systems.
This extraterrestrial, they are the one influenced by the angel that left the first love, or the first state.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because our time is very short, and I'm gonna answer that. They are deceptions today. They're deceiving the whole world today. Let's say the whole world traditionally does not believe in UFOs or aliens, but gradually they're starting to believe now. That's an alien agenda. They're waiting for this full disclosure. That means that the government will admit that they're in collusion with these aliens. Okay? Because what they're looking for, high tech that will give peace and prosperity to the whole world. Much like the message of the Pope, right? Peace and prosperity for the whole world. But of course, you live your own kind of life. Like what my detractors say, do not follow your own heart. So that is how they see peace and prosperity in the world. The whole world is gathering together, the alien agenda. They will come into one mind. And I also call this new age. New age. Change your pictures constantly, okay? We're no longer talking about Gary McKinnon. That's Gary McKinnon. So there is a conspiracy taking place in the whole world. Government conspiracy is different from the satanic conspiracy. The satanic conspiracy is a deception, so that you don't believe in salvation anymore, heaven or hell. You don't believe in angels anymore. You believe instead in aliens. Although they could be one and the same thing, but they have been deceived by the scientific discoveries, much like it happened in Genesis chapter 6. The fallen angels showed technology to people, and people stopped believing in God or in angels anymore. They believed, instead of extraterrestrials, they believe what they call extra-dimensional beings. So let's get back to our outline. UFOs are real, and the government cut there knows it. Okay, so you see that there's an alien agenda wherein the whole world is being lulled into this. They don't want to believe in God, like Jesus Christ said, "I've come in my Father's name. You believe me not. Another will come in his own name. Him you will believe." If you can expand that with a progressive spoken word revelation, instead of believing the Bible, the message, you believe in a counterpart gospel. You believe in a different gospel. Of course, within Christianity, there are different gospels. But our drawing line is Nicolaitanism and being Berean. Here, outside of Christianity, they have a different gospel. They can even quote the Bible. Let's get back to our outline, because we've been mixing up our outlines because our time is very short. No, we cannot talk about all those things. It's a long story about this alien phenomenon, end-time alien phenomenon. And if one of you can search Brother Branham, he also told the story about UFOs appearing in Washington, D.C. In letter B, let's talk about the conflict with redemption, because we started with that already. Can any one of you share to us what is the conflict between this alien agenda and alien beliefs with our Christian redemption story? Can any one of you share a little? But very quick, of course.
Brother F, just a quick question. I think it's related on letter B.
Maybe put it out as a question na lang.
Yes.
Okay.
Because in fact, aliens, extraterrestrials, outer space, spacecraft are really entertaining. But as a Christian, how are we going to approach this type of topics? Or what are the benefits that we can get from this?
I answered that last night, but of course that's Tagalog, no? Let me answer it here. Why do we need to know this about this topic? Because this is a belief system. This is a rival to our redemption story. For them, the redemption is a different version. For them, a redemption is physical redemption, like we study, we work, we play only in the flesh. We're not concerned with our soul. So the redemption story comes into conflict with their version. They are pseudo-Christian, meaning there's are similarities to the Christian beliefs, but there are major differences. That is a deception. It's not really truth, okay? It's undermining the truth of the Bible, the basic message of the Bible. They can use the Bible verses. I hope you research that. But the Bible has a real message that we have to put forth. And they're missing the point. Okay? So, we need to know, letter B, what is the conflict with the redemption story? There are several conflicts. One conflict, we believe in a one creator God who created the heavens and the earth, the whole universe. But to them, Yahweh is just one of the small gods. That's what Brother Auntie told me. The God of the Israelites is just one of the many gods on earth. It just so happened he was successful in making himself known. The Bible says we have a one all-powerful creator God who can also be personal with us. The Bible says in the ancient astronaut theories, there's not one major God. The God of the Israelites is just one alien overlord. Okay, he's just one alien overlord. That's what Brother Ante told me. Secondly, the Bible message is man is fallen. They need redemption. They need the blood. Sometimes the blood talks about esoteric. I say esoteric, it's mysterious na. Esoteric, metaphysical. When I say metaphysical, it's supernatural. Metaphysical, esoteric belief system, but nevertheless, it's a Bible truth that we need the blood for redemption. And how is it fulfilled? How is it manifested for our salvation? We need the salvation of our souls. To them, they would rather believe in reincarnation, one soul transferring to another. Those who believe ancient astronauts also believe that their souls are transferred one to another. You see that? There's a conflict there. There's no need for redemption. You're just reincarnated again and again. And there are many others more about prophecies, about the end times. Some runs parallel, but they believe there's a galactic federation that's overseeing humanity, taking care of humanity. They prevented supposedly the nuclear wars because some UFOs are seen destroying the missile. Let's say there's a test missile and there are UFOs that destroyed it. So they believe, oh, the aliens are taking care of us. The aliens do not want the extraterrestrial, or let's say our ancestors, supposedly, our guardians of the galaxy, are this galactic federation. They're taking care of us. They don't want us to go to war. They don't want us to go to nuclear war. Actually, it's God who is preventing it. But of course, could there be angels preventing it? Yes. Could there, how about the demons that can show up, these demonic angels? Sister Remy, don't show that face. Anyway, so, Christians believe that these beings are actually angels. But there's a conflict between their explanation and our explanation. They believe that there are no such thing as alien crafts or alien bodies. So I asked Brother William about it, my brethren, my previous church. Of course, he represents all the beliefs of all major Christian denominations. There's no such thing as alien crafts. There's no such thing as alien bodies. They were actually spirit beings. Spirit beings manifesting themselves as UFOs, the lights in the sky. How about abduction? This, I would agree closely with them. These alien abductions could be taking them out from the world. But these ancient astronauts believe, theorists believe, the Bible have these abductions already. Like Enoch when he disappeared. Do you have Enoch there? So our time is very short, so I'm jumbled all this outline. So you see in the right screen, the governments of the world are in collusion with these angels. Oh, sorry. They don't call it angels. They call it aliens. And these aliens give them technology. So let me give my understanding of this. Is it possible that the spacecrafts are real? Is it possible that the alien bodies are real? My answer is yes. But for many other Christians, they considered it unreal. It's just a hoax. But they're actually angels. They believe in aliens, but they're angels. And I don't disagree with that. But is it possible in the deception that the angels, the demonic angels, can show technology to humankind, the governments of the world, secretly? When they show technologies, these are part of the deception. Not just technology. Can alien bodies be given to them so that they will believe as a deception that there are other beings equal to us, but not exactly angels? It can, because they are just another version of the fairy world. That's Ezekiel or Zechariah or Elisha. It's Elisha. He saw Elijah being taken by chariots of fire. That can be interpreted as a spaceship. Okay? So there are many incidents in the Bible that they can use to forward their agenda, their belief system. I hope you've researched that. Maybe you can, some of you can share a little bit about that. But we need to get back to our outline so that you may have some perspective of what I'm talking about. That's Wheel Upon a Wheel, a vision of Ezekiel, chapter 1. So their description is almost like flying saucers or UFOs. Okay? So let's, Brother Menan, could you show the outline again? Our time is very short. And we've jumped one to the other, but it's all right as long as you ask that question. The important thing is we have this curiosity. We research, we prove all things. We compare it with the Bible. Okay, we compare it with the truth that we know, with evidences. Okay, we are letter A. Those are the phenomenon people believe. Letter B, the conflict with the Bible. I said some of them. There are many of them, but since I'm in a hurry, if some of you would ask some question about that, maybe we can give further answers. That's letter B, the conflict with the Christian beliefs. Letter C, there are many Bible verses that they use to uh, to forward their theories. Even the Bible talks about aliens, extraterrestrials, UFOs. Unfortunately, it sounds very similar. It's almost very same. It runs parallel. Okay, can any one of you give us some verses that you've researched? Marmena, can you make it landscape? So you can zoom that. So, letter C, Bible verses. Letter D is the deception of the fairy world. Letter E, that will be our conclusion of this message. What will happen in the end time? The tribulation period. Okay? So, can anyone provide some... You can't make it landscape. Maybe you need another share screen too. Okay. So, that's the fairy world. I need Bible verses. Can have any one of you research Bible verses that they use? Sister Remy, Joshua, Enoch, Simon,
What verse,
Joanna.
brother?
Letter C, Bible verses that they misuse.
I
Enoch,
have.
Enoch, you have one? You have one? At least one.
So one of the example is Colossians chapter 1 verse 16. So this verse, let me
They
read the
use that
verse.
verse.
For in
Okay, if they
him
use that verse, they must
all
explain
things.
it the way they do it.
Okay, so the explanation, the verse, let me read the verse and then the explanation. So for in him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible. So whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities, all things have been created all through him and for him. So the term invisible, or they are using this in the powers or rulers or authorities. So there is an explanation that the invisible was the uh, extraterrestrials or the
Yeah.
on the higher dimensions. So they
Okay,
are.
okay, they can use it, yes. The invisible, but actually it's the same as with us, the spirit realm. And another is the powers. That's the Galactic Federation for them. Okay, if others are don't have some scriptures, I'm gonna mention some that I can remember. The disappearance of Enoch, they consider that alien abduction. The flood, they consider that's a judgment of these gods or these aliens, these Anunnaki. We need to be very fast, okay? You can, if you read Moses' experience, when they were, there's a verse that says, Moses told the people to stand back while God is coming down. And while God is coming down, there were fire and brimstone. It looks like a spaceship. I hope you can look for that verse. I quoted that in Quiapo before. What else? Elijah being taken up in chariots of fire. The visions of Ezekiel and Jeremiah. Even Zechariah. Zechariah and Ezekiel has this flying role. For them, it's an alien, not a UAP or a UFO, okay? The birth of Christ, they say it is alien abduction with fertilization by aliens. They abduct women, and there are actual abductions here on Earth. And then they come back pregnant or what, and the aliens also took the babies before they were born. What else? The rapture, that will be, if you can show images of the rapture, they will consider that alien abduction. There's a movie by Nicolas Cage. I forgot the title of the movie. Maybe it's knowing.
Knowing.
So Nicolas Cage, child, was selected by these angels to be taken up before the destruction of the earth. The destruction of the earth was by coronal mass ejection. So Nicolas Cage researched that, and he knew the earth will be burnt up. That's why we should be afraid, no? God, we're in God's hands. We need as a existential question to our parents, to our children, that we don't live by itself. We don't even live forever. Anytime we can get sick. And why are we so proud that we disobey our parents in the Lord? Say in the Lord, if they command us something regarding obeying the guardians of our souls, they refuse to obey just because someone told them, you do not need to obey, you follow your own heart. You see, we should submit ourselves to God through the Bible, through scriptures, through being beren, proving all things, not avoiding to prove all things, and using just your emotion, or using the Nicolaitan whispers to follow your heart. No, follow the truth, prove all things. Then obey God, because He is holding the universe together for us. He's the one that is giving us life. Of course, these ancient astronauts will say it's the aliens who is giving us life. They're the ones that's protecting us or whatever. So it's a rival for God. Okay, thou shalt have no other gods before me. So, the rapture and the second coming of Christ. Okay, what is it, the second coming of Christ? When Christ, maybe some of you can share, that's Ezekiel verse, no? From Sister Berna. But I need you to share eternity to eternity. Show the second coming of Christ. Or if you have other illustrations about the second coming of Christ. Okay. So, it's Brother Menan pala who showed Ezekiel, no? So, I need pictures of the second coming of Christ. How does it appear? When Christ will appear, people will fear. People will even misunderstand Him. The armies of the world will train their ordinances against Christ. They were about to go to war with each other, the East and West, but they will be prevented from doing that. Why? Okay, that's the second coming of Christ. Okay, we have two illustrations here. Brother Menan is the better one. So, Sister Berna, close yours. Or maybe show other pictures, okay? You see that Christ coming down from the heavens? Maybe you can find other pictures that shows... Maybe you can find other picture that shows the light. Because, I asked for a movie clip. Brother Simon and the others. Movie clip from Independence Day, movie clip from... It's just, aside from Independence Day, that's just the only movie I can think of. It's so frightful to see a force coming from the heavens. If you look at the coming of Christ, it will be just like that. Knowing, okay. But we've passed that. I need you to show movie, even a picture of Independence Day. It's a movie wherein a giant saucer showed up in the sky. It covered the whole city with its shadow. So people are so afraid. Or some people are expect that they're happy. But these alien visitors destroyed them. Okay. So, that's for letter E, no? So, I haven't shown the fairy beings. Okay, let me just answer letter E. Let me just describe letter E. Because this is part of the Bible verses they can use. The second coming of Christ, people will think it is an alien invasion. The whole world are being deceived with this alien agenda. So when they see, they will not think of Jesus Christ anymore or of God. That's why you read in the Bible, they blaspheme. Why did they blaspheme? Because of deception. They misunderstood. They thought Christ was against them. They don't know this is Jesus Christ of the Bible. They think he's just an alien force that's gonna take over the world. It's really gonna take over the world. It's gonna stop the wars. It is also responsible for the earthquakes. They have a correct thinking that the force that comes from the heaven, you can call it alien force, which is Christ and the angels and the bride. They will think they are an extraterrestrial invading army out to destroy them. But in reality, they are the force of God to take vengeance upon the world that did not believe in him or his message, that obey not the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 8. In flaming fire, taking vengeance upon them that know not God or obey his gospel. That's a good picture, no? Sister Remy. But you don't have the picture from Independence Day or the video clip? So
I don't like that clip because it's scary.
Where we need to show it here. Don't use your emotion to example, you don't want to tell your children about the dangers of LCM or LCM without God. If you don't want to tell them, eventually they will be deceived by the serpent. Or there's a mother that told me, I don't want to refer any Christian friends to my daughter. I want them to be free from boyfriends. But she didn't know her daughter already had boyfriends from the unbelievers, from the serpent kind. Because she doesn't want to obey, or not just a mother, there's also a tito. I don't want them to have friends, Christian friends. The same of Brother Ronald also. I don't want you to refer my daughter to Brother Alan Madera. Okay. So what happens? They befriend unbelievers. Okay. So the same thing here. Don't be afraid if you're scared with that. It's just a UFO showing up in the cities.
Someone can share that picture here. I can't withstand the image.
That trauma, maybe you have a traumatic experience about that. Okay, so we don't have much time left. We have 30 minutes or 20, let's say 30 minutes to go. So so I'm explaining the Bible, some Bible verses, the second coming of Christ. Do you have pictures of the colored picture, not the eternity to eternity? Do you have colored pictures of the second coming of Christ? Because instead of showing Independence Day, let's show some pictures from Google. When Christ shall appear, it's not an ordinary person like you see in Acts chapter 1. You're looking at lights in the skies. So that's an illustration of Christ's second coming. But the real appearance, they are lights in the skies. Even if it's Christ in person, did you know if you have videos, that there are floating persons that are caught on video today? They will think of aliens. For the witches, they will think of gods and goddesses or angelic beings. But for the most of the unbelieving world, it is a extraterrestrial alien invading force. So if you have pictures of lights in the sky, okay, so that's how it will appear. Now let's talk about the deception of the fairy world. We still have a little bit time. Could you show some pictures of the fairy world, Brother Menan? Elves, dwarves, trolls, cryptids, Sasquatch, Bigfoot. But Sister Berna's picture is only, looks like plants. These are just in a different name. Okay? Yeah, continue, sir. Rotating the picture for those fairies. And imagine our children are feeding on that. If you don't train your children for God, they will look upon these cartoon beings as cute, and they're watching cartoons, comics about this, and you're not telling your children they're demons or they're deceptions. What do you mean deception? It's a deception that as though there's no God. It's an illusory world. It's like Satan's Eden. Let's. What is that Disney movie? Maleficent. And like in Genesis chapter 6, they were given technology. What is in Genesis chapter 6? It's not directly written, it's in the book of Enoch. The sons of God, which are supposed to be angels, not the sons of God, children of Adam, they were anointing the people of the earth to have technologies. So from this come the word we use, pharmacy, pharmakeia. These are words of the fairies. Okay? So they deceive people. The Slender Man. Okay. Look for other cryptids, okay? And cover.
Is there any leader among the alien or the leaders among themselves? They are the leaders among themselves.
Yes, yes, yes. It's we read that in the Bible in when Daniel in the messenger for Daniel was interrupted. They were intercepted by a demonic being of Persia until Michael freed them. So there's a spiritual battle in the spirit realm. There are leaders, there what they call principalities in every nations, in every government. There is a spirit being that is controlling them. God is in control over everything, but He allowed these things temporarily to have control. So they're there to deceive mankind. So yes, there are leaders in the spirit realm and supposedly alien species, no? Reptilians, the Nordic people, and the Greys. You just research that. Now, what can I say about that? What I can say, they can be real, but for the purposes of deception. For the purposes of deception. Could there be other worlds other than us? Yes, but they're being used and misused as deception. The Bible does not deny there are other worlds. The real aliens in the Bible are not just angelic beings or heavenly host or demonic beings or extra dimensional beings, but we are Christians are called aliens in this land. We're supposed to be aliens because we're not supposed to stay here forever. We belong to God. We belong to the heavens. We're going back home one day. So we have to emphasize to all our children, all our brethren, do not enjoy too much of this world because this world will disappear. Do not attach yourselves to this world too much on this world. Attach yourselves to the revelations of God. You can enjoy temporarily a little bit of earthly pleasures, but not to the extent that you forget about God. Okay? So, what is the illustration of Staberna? That's from the movie Alien. Movie Alien. Okay, so we ourselves are aliens in this. We are sojourners. We do not belong on Earth. If we're rapture ready, no, we should think differently from what ordinary people think. We must not think in a worldly way. Okay, question.
So
That's what I heard.
every civilization, whether it's even the aliens or a human being, they have the leaders to control their subordinates, to influence them.
Yes. They have hierarchies. That's what we call hierarchies. The Bible says principalities and powers in heavenly places. High place. So, on earth, it is being controlled in the spirit realm, but is temporarily allowed by God. It's temporarily allowed by God. So when you encounter the fairy world, you encounter the spirit beings. Some believe in them. Those who don't believe in them, they believe in technology. If they believe in technology, they believe in extraterrestrials. So but those believers of that still use the fairy world as in extra dimensional beings, as alien beings. They equate it the same way. Okay, so any more questions? We have 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes or 10, 50 minutes. So can some of you contribute your Bible verses or news reports? So Brother Joshua, what is this illustration? Internet? The cloud. Okay. So this whole world is getting to be a global village. For what? The alien agenda. What is the alien agenda? Can any one of you share to us what is the alien agenda? The alien agenda, if you can research that, one day this whole world will go to a, since it is under the guardianship of angels, Galactic Federation, one day there will be a full disclosure. Could you type full alien disclosure? What is this disclosure? The governments will admit. When they admit, then the whole world will enter a period of high technological peace and prosperity. They also have this Kardashev scale. Brother Antit always saying that a level 1 civilization, is it a level, they call it level 1? You can harness the power of the earth, the energy. Level 2, you can harness the power of the sun. Level 4, that's level 2. Level 3, you can harness the power of the galaxy. Level 4, maybe you can harness the power of the universe. That's what you call the Kardashev scale. Now, what is the reality in the Bible? The reality in the Bible is we who are bound for the rapture for glorified bodies, we will be able to go to the stars without this technology. And who will use the technology? Those in the millennium. Maybe you can show that, Sister Berna. Those in the millennium and going into the eternal age. So maybe close your share screen and show the eternity to eternity. Or maybe Sister Amina. Eternity to eternity, can you show that? Please show a millennium and eternal age. Let's compare, because we have movies like Star Trek. Star Trek, from the Earth, they can travel to the stars because they learn from other aliens that the hyperdrive or the teleportation, the warp machine. Okay. This is the millennium, and the other side is the eternal age. In the millennium, the humankind. Any question? Hello? I thought I heard a sound. Okay, here in the millennium, people will not be able to go to the stars because there will still be a rebellion there in the little season. So they will be taught about God and Christ, the Bible. Okay. So I hope as part of your faith, you prove what you want to be, the truth that we believe in. Okay. What is the proof in the Bible that this is real compared to what they believe? Some have departed from the faith and believed in aliens instead. Now, but if you go to the eternal age, if you look at the eternal age, that's after the little season, after the great white throne judgment. That's the time, that's Sabbath for the colossal time clock. No? That's the seventh day for the colossal time clock. The millennium is the seventh day for the human creation week. Now, here, in the eternal age, that's when people can go to the stars. Not like the glorified bodies, bride, wife, New Jerusalem. Because the bride, wife, New Jerusalem, they just think where they want to go, they can instantly go there. They can instantly teleport. The edge of the universe is under our disposal. But the humankind, those in the natural bodies, the people in the new holy city, New Jerusalem, that's colossal time clock. Okay, so let's get back to our illustration. Here, the ordinary citizens in their natural bodies, their bodies will be like Adam and Jesus Christ before their resurrection. Adam before his fall, Jesus Christ before his resurrection. The body of Jesus Christ and the body of Adam are just the same, pure, holy, without blemish. Adam before his fall, Christ before his resurrection, or before his death and resurrection. Their bodies are just the same, pure, unblemished blood. Those will be the bodies of those in the holy city, New Jerusalem, the eternal age. They will also go to the stars, but not in the twinkling of an eye. They will also go to the stars in Star Trek, like similar to the Star Trek, no? Also with high technology, but they're not supernatural beings. Okay? So that's the story. That's part of this revelation. Maybe some of you have some questions. Please ask your question. We still have 10 minutes to go. Let's have some interaction. What you wish to report, maybe you can transform it into a question. Mr. Remy, Mr. Yed, Joanna, Beverly, Jisril, Mr. Merlin, I hope you can ask your question.
Brother F, so everything that the government is doing right now is to condition our mind to believe more on aliens than in prophecy.
Not all governments in the world knows about this conspiracy. Only rich governments. Okay? And not all governments that are in cahoots with these alien beings are knowingly deceiving us. This is shall we say, a scarecrow, no? Part of the world government is just silent on that. That means they're covering it up. Let's say the covering up with death threats is over, or mostly over, because there are so many witnesses today they could not control them. But this is a different agenda. So there are spiritual people who believe religiously. There are people who don't believe religiously. They would believe this instead. This is another form of religion or belief system that deceives the whole world. And we need to be aware of that. If you encounter an unbeliever, they would believe more on alien extraterrestrials than angelic beings or God in the Bible, heaven and hell, or demons. Okay? So it's a deception. It's another version of deception in the world. But these are more on the atheist side. Okay? The agnostic side. Say agnostic, you don't believe much in the spirit realm. Okay. Any more question? Let's have some interaction.
Does it really possible that aliens are
Well, we were in a hurry with this outline and we jumbled it up. But I hope you can follow the outline and study this for yourselves. And of course, this is for witnessing to, not just for our strength and preparation, but this is to witness to those who are deceived in the world. One thing you need to know is, how do you know that the Bible is true? Maybe we can broadcast another topic about Bible vindications. How do you know that the story of the Bible is true? Not exactly the word for word, but the story, the main thrust of its message. Okay, that's for another topic, for another time. Okay, so are there any more other questions?